retreat, October stitching retreat of 2018. I hope you are all well. This is going to be partly some video with just music. This is going to be a video about sharing secret stitches, what I received as a secret stitcher, and also some of the purchases that I made at the retreat. Hopefully this is a good view. So let's get started. I'm going to start with a thank you to Sarah Marnie, who organises the Milton Keynes stitching retreat. Once again, it was really good. There was actually 2 stitching retreats that went on that weekend at Harborne House, which is where it's based. So it was quite nice that there's quite a lot of stitchers there, and we managed to intermingle and have a chat and that sort of thing. But it's really good, a good opportunity to meet fellow stitchers, fellow floss tubers, and catch up really. So I always enjoy them. This is the 3rd one that I've been on, and I plan to go on many more. So if you can find a stitching retreat in your area, or somewhere that you get the opportunity to go to a stitching retreat, I would recommend that you do that, because they really are good. So let's get on, as I'm probably this is now my 3rd video of the day hence why I'm now losing daylight hours. But this is very appropriate, as the theme for this October stitching retreat was Halloween. So I'm going to talk about what I purchased at the stitching retreat, and then I'm going to show a video of the finishing table. I didn't manage to go to the Mirabilia finishing table and have a look, but I'll show you a short video of the finishing table that was in the Milton Keynes stitching retreat. And then I'll go on to show you what I received as my secret stitcher, and also a pre-recorded video of what I gave away as a secret stitcher. So firstly, there was quite a few shops available. You had Sparklies, so Kate from Sparklies Fabric. You had Sam from Chromatic Alchemy, which was great, because although I own a piece of Chromatic Alchemy, I now own several pieces, because it's good to see fabric in person if you can. So it was really good to actually have a look at that. There was a lot of people that was making lampwork beads, which was great for projects and things to add. There was also needle minders available, bags, project bags. So there was some really good traders there as well, which was really pleasant. So yeah, definitely worth looking at, and I recommend going just for the stitching anyway. So I'm going to move swiftly on. Denkai Designs was there, so this is her card. Hopefully you can see that without any glare. So this is Charisse, and she makes fabulous needle minders. I own quite a few of her needle minders, and I would highly recommend her. It was really nice to meet her in person, but I'll show you some of the things that I did purchase. This was one of the needle minders that I purchased. Really nice. And Denkai always gives you little freebies as well, which are really handy, the small ones, especially for clipping on charts and things. I find they're really helpful, so that was really good. I also got a needle minder that looks like this, and it came in a set. This is actually the needle case as well, so that's really handy. I enjoyed that. And I actually won this one. This is from Gecko Rouge. I won this at the raffle. So that was fabulous. So then of course you had Sarah Marnie there of Marnie's Mixed Bag, and she sells DMC threads, some hand-dyed threads. She sells lots of things, so go and check her shop out. Obviously, especially if you're in the UK, and support a small business. These are some of the designs that I bought from her. You had Let It Snow Biscornu. As you'll find out, a Biscornu is something that I hadn't made before this retreat, but it was one of the criteria of being part of the Secret Stitcher, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought, right, I don't need to stitch a Halloween one, as I know I'm going to receive one. So I picked out a nice wintry one, which hopefully I will get to at some point during the winter season, and so I'll have a nice winter Biscornu. They really are pretty and they're definitely worth trying, so yeah, I would highly recommend those. And this was another one that I bought. This is Ink Circles Well Suited. I think this is one of their more recent ones. This is a lovely design and I do really like it, but I bought it because I've got this as in mind as a present. I may, in fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to change out the colours, keep them very similar but maybe not use the threads that are recommended. But yeah, this was a pattern that I purchased as well. And as I said, from Chromatic Alchemy, Crinkle Crinkle, I picked up a fat quarter of 32 count Belfast florin. This is a Chromatic Alchemy fabric. I also picked up some other pieces, as well as some other pieces from Sparklies, but they are presents, so I cannot show them on here. But yeah, so it was really nice seeing some of these things in person as well, because you get to see the colours. So moving on to the Secret Stitcher, I received a beautiful card in my, the criteria of the Secret Stitcher was that there was some rules that we had to follow. There had to be at least 6 items. The budget was £15, British pounds, and then it obviously stitchy related, but it was Halloween themed. So I received in my gift from a Secret Stitcher, you only receive a Secret Stitcher if you give a Secret Stitcher, so nobody knows who's who and what's going to happen. It is literally luck of the draw on the raffle, but everyone would fit in with that criteria. So I received this beautiful card from my Secret Stitcher, and she actually wrote me a beautiful spell which I'm going to talk you through, because it goes through the gifts that she's given me. So it's a spell for happiness. It says, if happiness is your wish, combine these items in a dish. The testicles of a solar dragon. Well, I've never seen those before. I actually wore these in my hair for a little while during the retreat, but they're fabulous. I don't think my husband would let me put them in the car, but I'm sure I can find something to do with them, but they're just great. So the testicles of a solar dragon, and 8 tufts of werewolf fur, and these are great. These are actually little black tassels. So I know I'll definitely be able to use these on a project. So yeah, really pleased with them. Then it goes on to say, also add into the pot 6 balls of goblin snot. How creative. Beautiful green beads. Again, they will get used. A bottle of mermaid scowls. I almost don't want to take them out there and just have them on display with a little tag that says mermaid scowls on it. They're just great. And lastly but not least, mix in a vial of pixie dust. And 1 very lucky quartz crystal, hand dug in Arizona, USA. Fabulous. I will definitely keep that on my person. I could certainly do with some luck. Place all these items together in a craft box, add a large dollop of your time, and then happiness will definitely be all yours. Enjoy. I also received some tea. So that's good. And I also one of the criteria was you had to make a Halloween Biscornu, and this was my one that I received, and it's beautiful. Stitching is very neat, and there's a black work all on the back as well. So I'm really, really pleased and chuffed. I also got a magnetic game which my husband has nicked already. But yeah, I was so pleased and thrilled with what I've got. So thank you very much to my secret stitcher. I was really, really happy with what I received. And what will shortly follow is a video which has what I gave away in my secret stitcher. And funny enough, great minds think alike, as I also wrote a spell for mine. And so what I'll do is that for each thing that I'll show you, I will insert the spell so that you could see what each item was to represent. But thank you very much, and thank you to the wonderful ladies on my table, Crafty Creative Claire, Cat, Bo, Ribbon, Isla, Sarah, oh, and Adele, of course, Adele. It was a pleasure, as always, to be in your company. So thank you very much, ladies. You always cheer me up and make me smile. And thank you to Sarah, and for all the other lovely stitching ladies, including the Mirabilia retreat as well. It was so lovely to catch up with some of you, and hopefully I'll be able to get round. You always say that, don't you? Hopefully be able to get round and have a chat next time. But yeah, take care, and I hope you enjoy. Bye.